Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Showman Reels Films. This video is not going to be about any film analysis, but it is going to be my top 10 list for the first half of 2022, which will be till the month of August. Please keep in mind that these are the films that I watched and this is my opinion for my best 10 films. Do drop in your comments on which movie have I missed out that you feel deserved a spot on this list. So getting right on to it. Number 10. Romacham. Romacham is a Malayalam horror comedy film, and this makes the list of my top 10 movies mainly because of providing a great entertaining film with just a shoestring budget. With effective writing, the comedy works in great parts and genuine performances from the cast members of the film. Romacham is definitely a film that you have to add to your watch list if it is still pending. With a great track list, I am pretty sure that you would have listened to the song Adranjali, which created a great buzz on the social media. Do add this to your watch list and make sure you watch this for a fun and entertaining ride. Number 9. Maaveeran. It's been quite a long time since I have seen an effective high concept film in the Tamil space, and that has been satisfied by this film. Maaveeran is a story about a timid cartoonist Satya and how, after a head injury, he starts to hear a voice that tells his life tale as an epic and urges him to take on a corrupt politician, Jayakodi, played wonderfully by Mishkin. Sivakarthikeyan as Satya played both shades of the character pretty flawlessly, and Yogi Babu's comedic presence was another wonderful point to be added in this film. Along with the superpower angle, it also talked about some current issues the slum dwellers are facing, and it's not put across in a very preachy way at even one moment. This will definitely not be a disappointment to your watch list. Number 8. Ayodhi. Definitely one of the most heartfelt stories of 2023 comes in Ayodhi, directed by a debutant, Mandira Murthy. This film is about a patriarchal family from the north and their journey to Rameshwaram, and on their way, grief strikes them. A stranger with his right-hand man decides to help them with their dire situation. The film handles various themes with great maturity, and the film with some heart-wrenching performances from Sasi Kumar and Preeti Asrani. I still keep revisiting the scene where the father realizes his mistakes. It just breaks my heart every time I see it. I highly recommend you to watch it if you haven't still. Number 7. Dada. This movie caught me by surprise, as my thoughts were that this was going to be another run-of-the-mill rom-com film. But this film was just more than that. This film dealt with an accidental pregnancy and how a child is being raised by the father alone. It also deals with the evolution of a college boy to a loving father and how he adjusts to every curveball that was thrown at him at his way. Kavin's performance was just mesmerizing, and Aparna was a firecracker of a performer. The chemistry both of them had in this film was so good, and the finale moments of this film is one moment that literally brought tears into my eyes. Do have a look at it, and I'm pretty sure that you will also be surprised like how I was. Number 6. Sirf Ek Banda Kafi Hai. Courtroom dramas have always been one of my favorite genre to watch, as it provides a compelling watch for audiences if executed right, and Sirf Ek Banda Kafi Hai had just the right execution. Right from the word go, it set expectations for an engaging watch, and I would say that the promise has been delivered right upon. The story is about a common man, PC Solanki, who takes upon a high-profile case and how he stood for the truth, even when his witnesses were turning up dead or hostile, is what makes the film's crux. This story explores the godmen who takes advantage of their position to exploit underage children, and how a brave girl, portrayed wonderfully by Adrija Sinha, exposes the trauma she faces by one of such godmen. Manoj Bajpayee puts up an exhilarating performance, and the climax monologue is something I would revisit for many more times. Number 5. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Watching Tom Cruise on a big screen jumping off a cliff from his bike was definitely a sight to take in. This movie presented great action set pieces with some wonderful stunt choreography. The movie building to a great tension regarding a weapon that can literally take over the world and cause chaos, and how Ethan Hunt has to race against time to stop it no matter what with a spectacular crew, forms the crux of the film. Shot in real locations, this film is a visual treat for all audiences, and it is meant to be savored in a big screen only. If possible, please catch the movie in a theater. This is just a request from my end. Number 4. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Honestly, when the first animated Spider-Man released, I never knew that the film would be so good that I would wait for its second installation. But the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse serves to be a 2 times better film than the first part. The film is a story of Miles Morales and how he crosses multiverse to see the other Spider-Man from different Earth dimensions, and how it has an adverse effect is what the film is all about. With insane animations and mind-bending screenplay, this film ends with a cliffhanger which makes you wait for its next installation even more. If you had missed it on the theaters, then I really feel sorry for you. But somehow, please look at this film for its wonderful animation and its great execution of the screenplay. Number 3. Errata. I somehow know that if a film stars Jojo George, then I will be stepping into a film with rich screenplay and storytelling. That's the expectation he has set me with his previous works. Errata deals with a murder investigation where a police officer is murdered inside the police station. The film, being 1 hour and 50 minutes long, gets going from the word go. With Errata, Jojo George plays a double role with 2 opposite characteristics and exhibits an acting masterclass with a great support from Anjali, Arya Salim and the rest of the supporting cast. Even though the film takes time to pick up, it just immerses you with its great performances and a wonderful storyline. I am pretty sure that you will absolutely be shocked with the reveal in the final act of the film. Number 2. Oppenheimer. Nobody ever imagined that Nolan will be directing the life story of a Robert J. Oppenheimer after his exciting previous ventures. I know for a fact that people were not that excited when they were finished with the film. Running for a time of 3 hours and 10 minutes, this film handles 3 different timelines, one of which is the course of how the bomb was made, and the other, Oppenheimer being questioned about his integrity for voicing his opinion against the state. This film handles many topics like familial complications, theoretical physics, and geopolitics very beautifully, and the screenplay of the film is in typical Nolan-style filmmaking with a non-linear narration. With Cillian Murphy's adept portrayal of Oppenheimer, this film is definitely one of Christopher Nolan's best works. My favorite moment from this film is definitely the monologue of Emily Blunt at the hearing. It was truly beautiful and an exciting watch. Before we see the first spot, here are some of the special mentions that in my opinion presented a great and entertaining watch. Good Night. A feel-good film with Manikandan, Ramesh Tilak and Meeta Raghunath, this film explores a man and his problems with snoring with an entertaining first half with many comedic sequences landing with the audiences. The film stretched out a bit in the second half, compiling to give an entertaining watch for the audiences. I felt that I had seen a good film when I stepped out of the theaters. Auschwitz. A horror movie which I felt had several jump scares that worked in the recent times. Exploring the Ashwini Devata concept from mythology, this horror thriller provides for a great watch in the theaters. Vasant Ravi yet again strikes gold with his film selection, and if you are a fan of a horror genre, do not miss this. 2018. A Malayalam film with an array of stars from the industry was a compelling story about the 2018 Kerala floods. Operating the screenplay in a hyperlinked manner, the film is entertaining and leaves us in tears at the end. Tovino Thomas gives an earnest performance with many others like Kalayarasan, Kunchako Boban, Vineet Srinivasan, Asif Ali, Aparna Balamurali, Naren, Lal and many more just fit into their role with ease. The second and the final act of the film turns to be an highlight, making this film a must-watch in the year of 2023. Number 1. Vidudalai Part 1. It takes a master creator to find a performer, and Vetrimaran yet again proves that he is one by casting Suri in this heart-wrecking story. Vidudalai is about a police jeep driver and how he soon gets embroiled in an operation to catch the people's leader Vatiyar. This film handles politics in a very matured way, and the integration of the love potions of the lead pair Suri and Bhavani Shri was the soul of this film. Suri, with his lifetime best performance, fits the character perfectly, and the magnifying Vijay Sethupathi as Vatiyar was just a firecracker in his 15-minute role of this film. The film addresses various issues like caste politics, bureaucratic red tape, the inhuman nature of the higher officials with their subordinates, and many more. Vidudalai is definitely my pick of the lot, and I am just waiting to see what the second part unravels. That's all for the video, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on your top list movies of this year, and like, share and subscribe to my channel for weekly content. Also, do follow my Instagram and Facebook page for the crisp 90-second reviews and many other film analysis. Thank you for watching.